Coinbase just hosted their System Update 2025 live stream, and this was not a small update. This was Coinbase basically saying we don't want to be just a crypto exchange anymore. Stocks, prediction markets, leverage, token launches, AI financial advice. Coinbase is trying to be the everything app for finance. Today, I want to break this down properly. What they announced, why some of this is genuinely bullish, why parts of it should make you uncomfortable, what regular users should be careful about, and what this means for the wider crypto market in the upcoming years. This is not financial advice. This is a reality check. Before we go feature by feature, it's important to understand why Coinbase is doing this. Coinbase isn't competing with Binance anymore. They're competing with Robinhood, Venmo, PayPal, Revolut, and even banks. The goal is simple. One app, all financial activity, stocks, crypto, payments, on-chain assets, yield, borrowing, everything. This is the same super app strategy that we've seen succeed in Asia, but it's never really worked in the West until now maybe. The headline feature was stock trading inside Coinbase. This completely blurs the lines between traditional finance and crypto. New users don't need a separate broker. Crypto users get exposed to stocks, and everything sits under one user interface. For a lot of younger users, Coinbase might become the first financial app that they will ever use. But here is the catch. This is US only for now, with some states excluded, and it involves heavy regulation. And unlike crypto, stocks have strict trading hours, unless you're moving to derivatives. This is where it gets really interesting and risky. Coinbase plans to launch equity perpetuals for non-US users in 2026. And why does this matter? Imagine trading Apple, Tesla, or S&P style exposure 24/7 like crypto. That's efficient, but extremely dangerous if misused. And this is an important warning for you. Perpetuals are not investing. They are leveraged trading instruments. So this will attract traders, but not long-term investors. Coinbase is integrating prediction markets through Kalshi, and that means you can trade outcomes like elections, sports, and economic data. The bullish case for this is prediction markets can be incredibly accurate, sometimes more accurate than polls. They can provide real-world sentiment on global events. But the uncomfortable truth is this is basically financialized speculation on real-world events. And regulators hate this stuff. There's a very thin line between market efficiency and gambling. This might be the most important update, and it's flying under the radar. Coinbase is integrating decentralized exchange access and on-chain trading directly on the app. So why is this huge? Coinbase is basically admitting that decentralized exchanges have won. Instead of forcing users onto centralized listings, they're letting users access millions of tokens. This means early token access, more liquidity, and more user choice. The hidden implication is that most people won't even realize that they're using DeFi. And that's exactly how adoption happens. Coinbase is also revamping its token launch platform. Better access, more transparency, including for US users. But please be careful. Early access does not mean early profits. Most tokens fail, and most launches are overhyped. Coinbase improving access doesn't remove risk. It increases temptation. Now let's talk about the financial tools. You can borrow up to $5 million against Bitcoin. You can also borrow against ETH. There is an AI-powered Coinbase advisor, and you earn yield and rewards. The good things about this means that it allows people to avoid selling long-term holdings. And this is real utility and not just speculation. The risks: borrowing turns volatility into liquidation risk. AI advice is only as good as the assumptions behind it. And blind trust is dangerous. Base is going global to over 140 countries, and this involves social features, trading, and earning. This is Coinbase quietly building an on-chain social economy. More users means more activity, meaning more value locked. Base doesn't need hype, it needs usage. Now, let's be honest. One app controlling everything means that there's a single point of failure. Stocks, perpetuals, predictions, these features can disappear overnight. And unfortunately, ease of access increases reckless behavior. Just because something is one tap away doesn't mean you should use it. Here is my honest take. This is bullish for Coinbase. It's bullish for Base and the on-chain ecosystems. This is bordering between neutral and risky for retail traders. And regulation at this point is the only thing that is going to decide the ceiling. If Coinbase pulls this off, crypto becomes boring. And that's actually bullish. If it fails, innovation will slow down. But crypto doesn't die. So Coinbase isn't just updating its platform, it's redefining its role. Powerful tools demand responsible users. Let me know in the comments, is this actually the future of finance? Or is Coinbase doing too much? Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.